Hi.
Hi.
This gentleman came down to protest Jeb Bush and Rupert Murdoch talking today at the Palace Hotel in San Francisco. This is October 13th, the Ides of October.
Right.
2 days from 2011. So here's Rupert Murdoch with dollar signs in his eyes. Okay, and you are from the United Educators of San Francisco, which you have on your shirt. And will you explain why you're down here today? Just tell us.
Well, we came down here today because there's a conference going on inside this hotel
I have to get close
put on by the Foundation for Excellence in Education. They are a group started by Jeb Bush, who has an agenda for our schools that, frankly, we disagree with.
And what's this agenda, and why do you disagree?
Well, he is interested in introducing technology into our schools that will enable corporations to make profit. That's why the keynote address that will happen tomorrow is going to be put on by Rupert Murdoch, who has some technology to sell to our schools. Rupert Murdoch has put forward that he's looking to make 10% profit on anything that he can get into our schools. So not only are they failing to pay their fair share, but they're looking to make a profit off our schools in the process.
Are you a teacher?
I'm not a teacher. I actually work for the union. Yeah.
Okay. So Jeb Bush came along for the ride?
Well, this is Jeb Bush's show, actually, and he's invited all of his friends, and all of his friends are part of the vanguard of the right-wing agenda in our schools. And what they're interested in is dismantling the unions in our schools, promoting corporate charter schools, promoting vouchers in our schools to replace quality public education. They're essentially looking to radically alter our schools to be profits for corporations. And we think that that should concern not only educators, not only students, but pretty much anybody that lives in this country.
What's your personal interest in education?
Well, my personal interest in education is that it's a vehicle for social mobility, that it allows people to take care of their families, it allows people to become empowered both economically and politically, to become citizens of our country. I think that education is the one place in our society where people born without opportunity, without advantage, have the chance to make something of themselves and make something of their lives. And so we'll fight to protect it every day of the week, and that's why we're out here.
Have you been a student?
Yes, I have been a student.
In the public school system?
In the public schools, that's right.
And have you ever been a teacher in the public school system?
I have been a teacher, I have been a tutor, I have been a student, I'm a parent now, and I think that no matter which role you're playing right now, that everyone has an interest in protecting our public schools, and that's why we came out today.
And keeping them public instead of for sale. Keeping education from being for sale. I was a teacher. I've been a teacher in the public school system. I came up in the public school system, and I couldn't agree with you more. I left teaching when it looked like they were going to start selling it. That's when I left.
Well, they've started.
Yeah. Well, that was a while back that they started. They started with trying to. I'm not going to go into that. But are you from San Francisco?
Yeah.
And so, as a San Francisco citizen, would you
Well,
mind?
actually, no longer. I mean, I'm in Berkeley now, but I've
Okay.
lived in San Francisco.
All right. Okay, so do you mind giving your name?
Matthew Hardy.
Okay, Matthew, this is going on the YouTubes.
That sounds good. So
Okay,
we look.
you have your permission.
Will you have my permission to put this on
Absolutely.
YouTube? And we'll teachers support what's going on in Occupy SF, and we want to do everything we can to help out. And we'll be down there with you every time you call. So.
Excellent.